Gentlemen, if you're over 60 and feel like your body just isn't firing the way it used to, like your energy dips too fast, your circulation feels sluggish, or that fire in your performance is starting to fade, you're not alone, and you're not imagining it. What you're feeling isn't just aging, it's a signal. A signal that something deeper is shifting inside your body, and it's trying to tell you something important. Weakness, slower recovery, even a lack of stamina or physical response, are often early signs that your circulation is underperforming. And when blood doesn't flow efficiently, everything from your heart to your mind to your most personal moments suffers. I'm Dr. Lauren Tate, and for over 2 decades I've worked with men just like you, strong, smart, experienced men who were told their best years were behind them. I've helped thousands of those men reclaim their energy, rebuild natural circulation, and feel powerful again, without turning to medications or surgeries. How? Through real food-based strategies that support your body at the root. What I'm about to share with you today is simple, science-backed, and effective. 3 essential foods that naturally restore blood flow, fight back against the slowdown of aging, and bring back the vitality you thought was lost. One of these foods works so quickly that men have reported feeling more energized, less stiff, and more alive within just a few days. These aren't trendy superfoods or rare ingredients. They're common, affordable, and might already be sitting in your kitchen. But when used the right way, they become powerful tools for circulation and stamina. If you're tired of quick fixes and want real, lasting change, this is where it begins. Let's start with the first one, a food so overlooked it's almost laughable. You've probably walked past it 100 times. You've maybe even cooked with it now and then. But few men know that this little powerhouse can rapidly improve circulation, reduce pressure in your arteries, and even enhance your performance in the most intimate ways. I'm talking about garlic. Yes, garlic. That small, pungent bulb most of us only think of as seasoning is actually one of the strongest natural circulation boosters available. And it's not folklore, it's backed by science. Inside fresh garlic is a compound called allicin. When you crush or chop a clove of garlic, allicin forms. That compound goes to work in your body by helping relax the walls of your blood vessels, making it easier for blood to travel through your system. For men over 60, that's critical. As we age, our arteries tend to stiffen, our nitric oxide levels drop, and our ability to carry oxygen-rich blood to vital organs, including those responsible for performance, begins to decline. Allicin steps in and helps counteract those changes. It acts like a natural vasodilator, meaning it widens blood vessels and supports healthier pressure and flow. I've seen this in my clinic again and again. Men who thought their performance issues were just getting older started incorporating garlic consistently into their meals. Within weeks, they reported stronger energy, less fatigue, and more responsiveness in their physical health. One of my patients, a 66-year-old electrician named Frank, told me after just 3 weeks of using garlic daily, he stopped needing his afternoon nap. He was walking further, sleeping better, and said his wife noticed he seemed brighter, more alive. That's not coincidence. That's circulation doing its job again. Now, here's how to use it properly. Garlic works best raw. Crush 3 to 4 fresh cloves. Let them sit for about 10 minutes to activate the allicin, and then take them with a teaspoon of raw honey if the flavor is too harsh. You can also mix the crushed garlic into mashed avocado, hummus, or soft-boiled eggs to smooth it out. The key is consistency. Do this daily. Garlic isn't a one-and-done trick. It slowly rebuilds circulation layer by layer. If you stick with it, you'll feel the difference in your legs, your chest, and yes, down there too. But garlic alone isn't the full solution. The second food works differently. It's not about sulfur compounds or pungent roots. This one comes from the sea. It's rich, oily, and often misunderstood. I'm talking about fatty fish. Salmon, mackerel, sardines, and similar cold water fish are loaded with omega-3 fatty acids, specifically EPA and DHA. These aren't just brain boosters. They're blood flow warriors. Omega-3s calm inflammation inside your arteries, help repair the inner walls of your vessels, and improve your body's ability to produce nitric oxide, the exact molecule your blood vessels rely on to expand and stay elastic. As circulation slows with age, tiny cracks and inflammation form in your vessel walls. Omega-3s step in and act like internal repairmen. They reinforce the lining, smooth out the damage, and allow your arteries to stay open and responsive. That means less pressure, better flow, and more endurance, both physically and intimately. The results can be dramatic. I had a patient named Harold, age 72, who hadn't felt strong circulation in years. His hands and feet were always cold. His stamina was low, and he struggled with even moderate activity. I had him add 3 servings of fatty fish per week, baked salmon with lemon, grilled sardines over salad, even mackerel blended into a morning spread. 6 weeks later, Harold said the strangest thing. His hands felt warm again. He was sleeping deeper. He felt like the old me, he told me, before all the energy went away. That's what real nourishment can do. Omega-3s also protect your heart and support clean, efficient blood delivery to every organ, including those responsible for physical intimacy. This is not theory. It's physiology. And the best part? You don't need supplements to get it. Just 3 to 4 servings of fatty fish per week, paired with clean meals, think roasted vegetables, legumes, whole grains, and your circulation begins to transform. You'll feel lighter, stronger, and more responsive. Now let's talk about something even more important. What these foods are doing behind the scenes. When you eat garlic and fatty fish regularly, you're not just boosting one area of health. You're reshaping your entire cardiovascular system. Your arteries, which may have become narrow or stiff over time, begin to regain flexibility. Your blood pressure starts to stabilize, and your body becomes more efficient at delivering oxygen-rich blood where it's needed. That's why so many men report clearer thinking, more stable energy throughout the day, and a sense of vitality that had been missing for years. But there's still one more essential food we need to cover. One that completes the trifecta. It's often underestimated, yet it directly targets a problem men rarely see coming: oxidative stress. This hidden issue damages blood vessels from the inside out. It causes stiffness, weakens vessel walls, and accelerates the loss of performance and stamina. The third food on our list is citrus, specifically oranges, grapefruits, lemons, and limes. These fruits are packed with vitamin C, flavonoids, and antioxidants that help combat oxidative stress and protect the integrity of your blood vessels. Citrus fruits are like natural protectors for your circulation. The vitamin C supports collagen production, which strengthens your arteries. The flavonoids improve nitric oxide availability, helping your vessels widen when more blood flow is needed. And the antioxidants sweep away the cellular waste and free radicals that slow everything down. You might be thinking, that's just fruit. Can it really make a difference? I can tell you, it does. Let me give you an example. One of my patients, a 70-year-old man named Leo, had solid eating habits, stayed active, but still complained of low energy and cold hands and feet. We added 2 simple habits. First, a glass of freshly squeezed orange juice every morning. Not the sugary shelf stuff, but cold-pressed, no added sugars. Second, we added lemon water throughout his day. Just a few slices in his bottle. Within a month, Leo told me he felt warmer, clearer, and more engaged. He said, "I don't feel like I'm walking through fog anymore." That fog was poor circulation and oxidative stress. Citrus helped clear it. Now, here's how to get the most from citrus. Start your morning with a small glass of fresh orange juice. Later in the day, sip on lemon water. You can also eat half a grapefruit before lunch or add lime juice to your dinner plate. Even a few drops of lemon on steamed vegetables can help. The goal is to get at least 1 solid serving of citrus daily. Over time, you'll notice small shifts: better warmth in your limbs, smoother energy throughout the day, and improved clarity. Stay with it, and those shifts become lasting changes. Let's break that down even further. What's really happening when you feed your body these 3 foods: garlic, fatty fish, and citrus? You're rebuilding the very systems that control how blood flows, how energy is created, and how well your body performs in every aspect. You're not treating symptoms. You're targeting root causes. And here's where things get even better. When you combine these foods with a few simple daily habits, your results multiply. This isn't about perfection. It's about rhythm. Think of your body like a machine that's been running low on oil. Each of these foods is like a lubricant that helps everything move smoother. But when you add good habits, movement, hydration, sleep, you take the process from improvement to transformation. Let's walk through what a day could look like for you, using these foods and habits. Start your morning with water. Before coffee or tea, drink 1 full glass of water. Then take your garlic. Crush a large clove. Let it sit for 10 minutes to activate the allicin. Then take it with a teaspoon of raw honey. That's your natural blood flow primer. It gets your arteries opening early in the day. With breakfast, include something high in healthy fats. Maybe scrambled eggs with spinach and olive oil, or avocado toast with crushed garlic mixed in. Mid-morning, grab your citrus. Fresh orange, half a grapefruit, or a tall glass of lemon water. It's going to refresh your system and give you a clean boost of vitamin C and flavonoids to keep your circulation supported. Now, for lunch, include your fatty fish. If it's canned sardines, serve them over a bed of greens. If it's grilled salmon or mackerel, pair it with a side of roasted vegetables. Add a squeeze of lemon on top to double up the benefits. The goal here is not complexity. It's consistency. You want to make it easy to win. Build habits you can stick to, not rules that feel like punishment. In the afternoon, instead of reaching for caffeine, have a citrus snack or more lemon water. Keep your hydration up. Remember, your blood is almost half water. If you're dehydrated, your circulation slows. That means even with the best nutrients, your body struggles to deliver them where they're needed. Staying hydrated allows all the benefits from your food to move through your system effectively. After dinner, take a short 10-minute walk. It doesn't need to be intense, just a relaxed stroll around the block. This helps digestion, keeps blood moving, and lowers evening blood sugar levels, all of which support healthy circulation. Before bed, wind down without screens. Let your nervous system settle. Deep sleep is where blood vessels repair and hormones rebalance. If you support that process, your body does most of the hard work for you overnight. These habits, combined with the 3 foods we've covered, create a powerful rhythm your body responds to. And remember, it doesn't have to be perfect. You don't have to do everything exactly right every single day. What matters is that you show up. If you hit these habits 80% of the time, your body will reward you with more stamina, better circulation, and stronger performance. Now, I know some men might be thinking, I've tried everything. I've taken pills. I've tried supplements. Nothing seems to stick. That's exactly the problem. Most solutions are temporary. They patch symptoms instead of repairing the system. But this approach, the food-first, habit-supported method, is different. It gives your body what it's missing. It fills in the nutritional gaps that slowly robbed you of your energy and performance in the first place. This isn't hype. It's biology, and it works when you give it time. Let me tell you why this approach has worked for so many of my patients. The problem isn't that their bodies gave out. It's that no one ever gave their bodies the tools to restore what was slowly being lost. You weren't taught how to eat for circulation. No one showed you how to protect your blood vessels from inflammation or oxidative stress. You were told to wait for problems to show up, then take a pill. That cycle has failed millions of men. And that's exactly why I created this simple system. Because the men I see in my clinic every week don't need another product. They need a plan. A clear, proven roadmap they can follow without guesswork, without gimmicks, and without turning their life upside down. So here's what we do. We break it down into a 7-day foundation. 7 days of intentional choices that create momentum. You're not trying to heal everything in a week. You're showing your body what's possible. And when you repeat that rhythm day by day, week by week, the results stack up. Let's build your 7-day circulation kickstart. Day 1, start with garlic in the morning. Crushed, rested 10 minutes, then mixed with honey or spread into whole grain toast. Pair that with a protein-rich breakfast. Mid-morning, sip lemon water. Lunch, go for grilled salmon or sardines on salad with olive oil and a citrus squeeze. Walk after dinner. Hydrate well. Sleep 7 hours. Day 2, same garlic protocol, but now use it in scrambled eggs or stir into avocado. Add half a grapefruit midday. For lunch, try mackerel with quinoa and steamed greens. Take a brisk walk after lunch. Stretch in the evening. Citrus before bed. Day 3, garlic again in the morning. Fresh orange with breakfast. Canned wild sardines with dinner, drizzled with lemon and served alongside baked sweet potatoes. Short walk after. Lemon water before bed. Track how you feel. Day 4, garlic blended into hummus spread on toast. Morning water. Grapefruit at lunch. Dinner is grilled salmon, roasted carrots, lemon juice over spinach. Add a short breathing session after dinner to help circulation wind down. Day 5, garlic stirred into soft-boiled eggs. Cold-pressed orange juice mid-morning. Mackerel tacos for lunch with shredded cabbage and lime. Hydrate all day. Walk twice, once midday, once after dinner. Early bedtime. Day 6, garlic crushed and taken straight if you can handle it. Citrus water during your workout or walk. Sardines on rye with lemon, arugula, and mustard for lunch. Steamed fish with broccoli and garlic for dinner. Gratitude journal before sleep. Day 7, rest day. Focus on hydration and consistency. Garlic in the morning, light meals built around fish, citrus, and vegetables. Spend time outside. Let your system recover and adapt. Now, notice something here. This isn't complicated. It's repeatable. It's not built on extremes. It's built on rhythm. Garlic opens the vessels. Fatty fish fuels nitric oxide and repairs the arteries. Citrus cools inflammation and powers antioxidant defenses. Together, they target the real reasons most men feel like they're losing their edge: slowed circulation, nutritional decline, and hormonal stagnation. You don't need more testosterone. You don't need more pressure. You need better blood flow. And you get that by feeding the system, not forcing it. Let me tell you about one more man. His name was Rick, 69 years old. He'd been on medication for cholesterol, felt tired most of the day, and was starting to dread intimacy with his partner. Not because he didn't want it, but because he was afraid of how his body would respond. I walked him through this same approach. Garlic daily, 3 servings of fatty fish a week, fresh citrus every single day, plus hydration, sleep, and movement. After 5 weeks, Rick said, "I feel like I'm back in the driver's seat." His hands were warm again. His mood was better. He even joked that he was turning his wife into a believer, too. This isn't magic. It's repair. It's your body saying thank you. Because even after decades of stress, poor sleep, blood pressure swings, and too much sugar, your system still knows how to come back, if you let it. And that's why this matters so much. When circulation improves, so does everything else. Your brain gets sharper. Your legs feel stronger. Your mood stabilizes. Your confidence returns. And yes, your performance improves because now your blood is going where it's supposed to go. That's not a side effect. That's a direct result of healing. You can stop chasing temporary fixes. You can stop wondering if this is just how aging has to feel. Because it's not. What feels like decline is often just deficiency. Your body doesn't stop working. It runs out of what it needs to thrive. Let me bring this home for you. If you're a man over 60 and you've been feeling like your energy is slipping, like your stamina just isn't there anymore, or you're starting to lose confidence in the most personal parts of your life, you are not broken. You are not past the point of repair. Your body hasn't given up on you. It's just waiting for you to give it what it needs. That tightness in your chest when climbing stairs, the cold in your hands or feet, the slower recovery time after exercise or intimacy. Those aren't just signs of age. They're signs of weakened circulation. And circulation is something you can absolutely rebuild. But you have to start now. You can't keep putting it off, waiting for the right time, or hoping that some new product is going to swoop in and fix everything. You already have access to the tools. Garlic, fatty fish, citrus. These 3 foods, used consistently, can help rebuild nitric oxide levels, improve blood vessel function, reduce inflammation, and restore the deep blood flow that fuels every part of your body. And it's not just about what's happening physically. When your blood flows better, your mind gets sharper. You sleep better. You feel more motivated. You walk into a room with confidence again. You stop dreading the moment where performance is required. Because now you trust that your body will show up the way you need it to. But here's the truth most men never hear. You don't get there by accident. You get there by showing up. Not perfectly, but consistently. Think about your day. Could you start your morning with garlic and water instead of rushing into coffee and toast? Could you choose grilled salmon over processed meat? Could you slice up a lemon or orange instead of grabbing another snack from a bag? Those tiny choices are not small. They're how change begins. And when those choices are repeated day after day, week after week, your body begins to wake up. Your circulation responds. Your blood vessels soften and open. Your energy builds. Your confidence rises. Now, you might be wondering, how long before I see results? It depends on how consistent you are. Some men notice subtle changes, like warmer feet, easier walking, better mood, in as little as 10 days. More significant results, stronger morning response, more stamina, deeper sleep, often take 4 to 6 weeks. But here's the key. The benefits are cumulative. They don't fade overnight. They stick around because you're building them from within. You're not putting a patch on the problem. You're solving it at the source. And that's what makes this approach sustainable. You're not relying on a bottle. You're giving your body what it recognizes: real food, real nutrients, real healing. Let's revisit the power of each food one more time, so you never forget what's possible. Garlic. It relaxes your blood vessels, boosts nitric oxide, clears plaque, and lowers blood pressure. It helps get blood flowing back to the places you need most, and keeps it there. Fatty fish. It fuels your endothelium, your arterial lining. It reduces chronic inflammation. It improves your heart rate variability. And it delivers omega-3s, the fats your body uses to repair and respond. Citrus. It defends against oxidative stress. It strengthens your arteries. It enhances blood vessel flexibility. It stimulates nitric oxide in a way that is both safe and effective. And it adds hydration, vitamins, and fiber to support you all day long. Together, these foods don't just improve blood flow. They support heart health, brain health, immune health, and hormonal health. They create the foundation for full body strength, not just quick fixes. When paired with movement, hydration, restful sleep, and stress management, they become a powerful strategy, one that restores what most men thought was lost forever. If you're still listening right now, that means something. It means you care. It means you're serious. And it means you're ready. You don't have to overhaul your entire life overnight. But you do need to start. Pick one thing today, just one. Maybe that's crushing garlic tomorrow morning. Maybe it's choosing grilled fish over a sandwich. Maybe it's slicing an orange instead of reaching for chips. And then repeat that tomorrow. And again the next day. You're not just eating better. You're reclaiming control. And when you reclaim control over your health, your body begins to believe in you again. The stiffness, the fatigue, the doubt, it starts to fade. Replaced by strength, clarity, warmth, and pride. That's not just physical. That's personal power. And you've had it all along. You just needed a way to turn it back on. I want you to imagine something. Imagine waking up 2 months from now feeling lighter, stronger, more present in your body. Not because you followed some extreme plan or paid for some miracle pill, but because you gave your body what it asked for. You honored it. You fueled it. You trusted it to heal. And it did. That's not a fantasy. That's biology. That's circulation. And it starts now. If today is your day one, then great. But don't stop here. Use this script like a map. Come back to it when you feel distracted. When you feel tempted to give up or say, it's too late. Let this message remind you, your time is not up. You still have a strong, capable body, a sharp mind, and a future worth showing up for. No one else is going to do this for you. The choice is yours. But if you've made it this far, I believe you've already made that choice. So let this be your first step. Garlic in the morning, fatty fish in the afternoon, citrus with your water, movement, hydration, rest, breathing, repeat. Simple actions, multiplied over time, lead to powerful results. You don't need perfect. You need rhythm. You don't need pressure. You need consistency. And you don't need to prove anything to anyone else. Just prove to yourself that you're still in the game, that you can rise again, that this chapter isn't the end, it's the beginning of your comeback. So here's my invitation to you. Take one step today. Don't wait. Don't overthink. Just begin. Let your body respond. Let the blood flow return. Let your strength come back. And when it does, you'll know it wasn't by chance. It was because you showed up, you fed yourself what matters, and you gave yourself permission to thrive again. You've got this. Now go live it.